this is going to be my first budget with me on this channel, so I'm super excited. My husband just got paid from unemployment yesterday, and he got paid $491. We did not DoorDash this past weekend, so I will not be using 2 incomes. We're only going to be using 1 to budget with. And our rent just got taken out for this past month, but we do have another month's worth of rent for next month, so that's okay, but we're still going to be budgeting as if we did not pay it yet. This spread is what I showed you guys in my mock budget in my first video. This is for the month, but today we're going to be doing a weekly budget, and it's not going to be estimated. It's going to be all real numbers. And then I will also be filming a cash stuffing today, but you will not see that video today. You will see that video another day this week. I also made a spread for my sinking fund goals, but I'm not sure I'm going to follow this anymore because these are not the totals that we have in our envelopes. And then lastly, I made this, which basically in my first video I told you guys about I told you guys all the totals that I had in my sinking funds, but those aren't our real totals anymore. We decided to like rearrange some things, so instead of just $3,000 in our emergency fund, we put $4,000 into our emergency fund, and the rest we transferred into our checking account, and then we budgeted that money. So basically, after we took out the $4,000 for our emergency fund, we had $3,695 left for basic needs and savings. So basically, I took that $3,695 and took out 2 months worth of all of our basic needs and 2 months worth of all of our bills and subscriptions, and then the rest, which was $480, I put into our sinking funds. You will see the total balances of all of my sinking funds in my cash stuffing video. I will count them for you. I also want to say, if you can see this mark right here, please ignore that on my nail. I just painted my nails, and immediately after, while I was doing homework, I got ink on it and it just will not come off, so please ignore that. But I also forgot to mention, I guess I'll say it here. Hi, I'm Ellie. Welcome to my channel. This is my budgeting channel where I show you weekly budgets and cash stuffings, and occasionally DoorDashing vlogs. So let's get into my budget. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write February, first through, let's see. I'm going to do February 1st through the 7th. So this is going to be week 1 budget. And I'm going to zoom you guys in so you can see, oh, move away. I'm going to zoom you guys in so you guys can see a little bit more. Okay, so my husband did get paid $491, so I'm gonna see. Honestly, we might not even have anything to stuff into our sinking funds, but we'll see. So first is our basic needs. So the first basic need is rent. I'm just going to continue to write out the rest of my basic needs, and then I will pop back in with you guys when we write the totals.
I went from side to side until my trouble come alive.
Okay, so for rent, I'm going to take my rent and divide it by 4 because that's how many times we should be getting paid in February. For the rest of these, I'm going to go divide them by 8 because we're already 2 months ahead on all of these. But for this one, I'm going to divide it by 4 because they already took out our rent for February this morning. So if our rent is $1,010 and I divide that by 4, we're going to be paying $252.50. For renter's insurance, I'm going to be taking out $1. Oops, that's the wrong one. $1.10. For electricity, I'm going to be taking out, or I'm going to be stuffing $13 into electricity this week. For our internet, $5.50. For Ryan's cell phone, it's going to get $8.11. For groceries, we do budget $250 a month. So I think I already did 2 months worth. I did already budget 2 months worth. So I'm going to divide by 8. So for groceries, that's a little messy, but I'm going to be stuffing $32. And then for gas, I already have 2 months worth in there. So I'm just going to stuff $13 for gas. So I'm going to write all my totals for my basic needs here. And let's see, for basic needs, I use this blue color, and let's see what we're left with. So we're gonna total all of these up. I'm gonna do $252.50 plus $1.10 plus 13 plus $5.50 plus $8.11 plus 32 plus 13. So for basic needs, we will be using $325.21. So now we're gonna get into our bills and subscriptions.
Can't wait, the sun is shining, leave the sails and follow my own tide, yeah.
I'm gonna write all of our categories for our bills and subscriptions, and then I will pop back in once I write the totals.
There's a screaming in there, not telling me to leave for a while.
So for our bills and subscriptions, Spotify student, we do already have 2 months worth of all of our subscriptions. So I'm just going to divide all of the totals by 8. For Spotify student, we're just gonna take out literally 70 cents a week for this since we already have 2 months. For Adobe, we're going to take out $2.71. And then for our iCloud storage, this one is probably going to be super low. And then iCloud storage is just 38 cents. So we're going to write the total for our bills and subscriptions. And this one is red. And this total comes out to, if we add them all up, 70, let's see. I'll show you guys with me. So we're gonna do 70 cents plus 271 plus 38 cents, and the total is $3.79. So what we're gonna do now is we're going to take our $491 and we're gonna subtract our basic needs, and then we're gonna subtract our bills and subscriptions, and whatever money we're left with after that is what we will stuff into our sinking funds. I'm going to write week 1 income, and underneath that I'm going to put unemployment and DoorDash, which of course from DoorDash we earned $0, and from unemployment we earned $491. So I'm gonna write total just to help visualize for me and for you guys. Our total for that is $491, and I will be highlighting that with this purple marker because it's our income, but it's not our savings. So underneath this $491, I'm going to take it up here and I'm going to say monthly, or oops, it's not monthly. What am I doing? That's what whiteout's for. I'm going to say week 1 income minus basic needs. So if we take $491 minus $325.21, we're left with $165.79. If we take that minus bills and subscriptions, then we're left with $162 even, which is good because it's an even number that we can put into our sinking funds. So now I'm going to write out all of our sinking funds here. And I forgot to mention, I'm gonna highlight this number here, the $162, because that is left for savings. So then I'm going to write out my sinking funds here. So I'm going to just draw a line to separate like I always do here.
So for the first time I trust him. Right on now, I'm gonna write my own line. I wanna escape.
So these are all of my sinking funds. Now I'm going to take the $162 here and budget that into my sinking funds. We already have $4,000 into our emergency fund, so I'm not going to stuff that as a priority, but if we have any money left over, I will put that into our emergency fund. So for right now, our biggest priority is going to be, this is going to be tough. This is always the hardest part because I don't really know our priorities yet. Okay, so I'm gonna put $20 into Eugene because he has $30, and I'm just gonna make it an even 50 for this week. I know he needs food very soon, so that's why I'm putting $20. So if we subtract 20, we're left with 142. The next fund that I'm going to put in is let's put another $20 into car maintenance. So that'll be 100. Whoop, that is wrong. That's what we're left with. We're gonna put 20 into there. I'm going to put $25 into toiletries because I don't know, I just feel like we'll need stuff for that soon. I'm going to put $15 into school. I'm going to put 10 into business. I'm going to put, I know Ryan needs clothes and we don't have a clothing fund, but I don't really know if we should make that separate. So I'm kind of just going to put it into home. So I'm going to put, let's put $30 in there. So we're left with 42. Then I'm going to put $10 into fun and dates, because Ryan's birthday is next week and Valentine's Day is coming up, so I feel like $10 will add very nicely. So we're left with 32. Let's put 20 into gifts, and we'll put the other $12 into travel and put nothing into our emergency fund. So let's add that all up and make sure it adds to 162. And it does equal 162. So if you want to see me stuff all of these sinking funds and also all of my cash envelopes, which are electricity, groceries, and gas, then I suggest that you watch my cash stuffing video that will also be coming out this week. Thank you guys for watching my very first budget with me. I hope that you enjoyed it and maybe learned something. I hope that this video inspires you to start your budgeting journey if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in my cash stuffing video. Bye!
Can't wait to bury the ruins of my mistakes, to only keep it the truth.